93.7 FM.
What was interesting also is, hear a little bit about some of the, I would say, more distance prediction for how the Ethereum will look like after these phases that we are going to have after the merge. We have Surge and Verge and Purge and so on. So it was interesting for me to hear what are the issues. I was listening to a lecture about worklet trees and what are the challenges. There is also already a testnet working, but there are some challenges. It's very slow. It's not as economic as the current network.
Yeah, most of the lectures were highly technical, and what I liked the most was that there was one lecture by a guy, shout out Vince Major, and he had a lecture called "My Mother Hates Your Project," which was really standing out from all the lecture names I've seen on the list. And he was talking about how slang, Web3 slang, such as Fran, hodl, wagmi, and I don't know, many others, but you get the gist. We're actually creating like a barrier for entry for people just coming into crypto. And I remember like starting out in crypto, first thing I did was like, okay, I'm gonna go to YouTube, I'm gonna type out all the phrases I need to learn like to get into crypto. So I just typed in like 25 I don't know,
vocabulary.
Basically.
There was a similar lecture also called Positive Framing and Communication for Web3, also about terminology and how it it's increasing that gap like for entry. So great good recommendation.
Yeah, definitely. So for example, Reddit recently made like essentially they made NFTs, but they didn't call them NFTs, they called them digital collectibles.
Yeah.
And a lot of people actually bought into that. So I think that on one side, the communication, the way Web3 communication works, it's pretty technical, and it pulls some roots from, I wouldn't want to say 4chan, but like
but there's the presence of 4chan, definitely.
Yes, definitely. And I think that like all the short words like GM, wagmi, whatever you want to say, all of them are they're present because they're part of the way the Web3 grew,
Yes, as far as I understood this talk, and I agree, it's a very interesting one, is also, not even in the terms of like this slang, okay. The slang can remain in the community because the slang gives a little bit of character. But the problem is that when we are trying to communicate the services to the, let's say, Web 2 users, regular users, people who are not into Web 3 yet. And the problem is like we are using so much of this terminology and actually not saying anything that regular people can understand. And this is sometimes a very big problem, not sometimes, but always a very big problem for adoption. And we are constantly complaining about adoption.
93.7 FM.